Welcome to the show. I'm your energy alchemist, Dante Martin. And today I have a read for Pisces. Each card came on its belly. This could be something that hasn't happened or you don't know yet in this current moment. But we're going to flip these cards over together. I'll be seeing this message when you do. Pisces, your first card was Be Candid, followed by Drive, and slightly slanted was Priority. One or two things are happening here. For some of you, you've had this need to be straightforward and truthful. And you've been driving towards that so aggressively, and you've been in that energy. As you go towards this being candid energy, you know what to prioritize, though, or at least in the back of your mind. My mind just said to get what you want, you know that you can't prioritize being candid 100%. You can prioritize being candid 100% completely as you drive so aggressively towards it. And you're coming from like this place of being rough, or maybe the terrain or your journey's been a little, I might just say shitty, but I wouldn't have said that. I would have just said rough, edgy, rocky, up and down. But you've had the tools to get through all of it. Pisces, you've had the tools to get through it all. And my mind goes, even collecting some riches on the way. Like maybe it's been a rough journey for you, Pisces, and it hasn't been that great, but nobody could tell from the outside. When they see you, you look like everything's under control and you carry yourself like a king or a queen. So nobody can see that your journey's rough, that it's been up and down. For some of you, there's this person that you're going towards that is in this energy of straightforward and very truthful. And maybe they have knowledge or they're intelligent or something like that. Maybe you look up to them or something, or maybe they have a lot of resources that you could use and you need to go towards them, but you also know that you can't prioritize being too candid because maybe it'll mess up what you need from them as you go towards them. Because some of you Pisces, you go towards them aggressively, getting out of that rough journey that you've been in, trying to go towards their lucrative forest that they sit in and have green and food and vegetables everywhere, the stuff that you only wish you could have. Pisces, you run towards that. Some of you, the others, you're going towards being that person. Like you're leaving that rough journey behind and going towards being that person. Let's see what these cards are saying. The ones that decide to leave their rough, up and down journey behind. The ones that get on their sleigh with their aggressive dogs and go chase something aggressively or go chase being somebody else aggressively. You turn into this straightforward, truthful person. You end up getting in this energy, your own power. It's almost like you were struggling for so long, walking through this desert, no leaves, no trees, no food. It's so dry. Every now and then you see a lizard, gotta climb a mountain. Sometimes you find cool looking stuff like metal, cups, rubies. For the most part, you start walking and it's rough. You find a sleigh, you found two wild dogs. You're starting to accumulate things on this journey that you've been on. It's rough. Most people would have cried, complained, gave up. Pisces, you kept going. And you finally saw an opening that you've never seen before, just ahead of you, like a mirage. You went through it. As you went through it, because you was on that journey, growing, never giving up, not stopping, you became a whole nother person. You embody something much greater and bigger than who you used to be. Those resources, you don't need them now because you are the resources. Smarter, more intelligent, stronger, bigger. Everything around you, if it hasn't already, it's about to grow. for some of you Pisces out there that made it out of that rough journey. For the others, you are leaving everything I just described. I don't want to describe it again. You're leaving that journey just like the other Pisces. You're leaving it as well. The difference is there's somebody you know that has everything you want to be. So you may be working towards being that person, which is why you attracted this other person, because we attract who we are. You end up attracting somebody that you are pretty much working towards being. And they have the things that you need that's going to get you out of that journey that you've been on. You've finally decided to think about nurturing. Maybe you didn't feel love when you were coming up as a kid or something. You started and grew to understand it yourself. Most people don't feel it and they just become assholes and pieces of shit and they become people that don't give love. Not you though. You knew that love is something that can be obtained through yourself and not somebody giving it to you. That's another reason you were able to get out of that journey that you were in. It's almost like if you were a piece of shit, the universe would be like, fuck them. They can just sit there in that journey and never. But because you're not Pisces, the universe is like, I'm going to show them a path that they've never seen before. This is where you get concerned, Pisces, because in the back of your mind, you understand that you need to be candid. You understand that you need to be truthful and you need to be straightforward. You understand this. But there's a problem because maybe there's something that bothers you that you don't talk about, or you prioritize holding that back. But it's okay because the universe wants you to know it's okay. It's so weird. It's like the universe wants you to know we understand that. Embrace it though. That doesn't make you a bad person. It's like, you know, to get the things that I want, I need to be more like this, but I do have this black cloud over my head that I don't want anybody to know about. But the universe is like, rats need hugs too. I don't know why. But I mean, I get it, but basically embrace even the nasty part of you because even by doing that, you're doing it for a reason. You're doing that so your light can shine. Listen to me. You're doing that so your light can shine. You can't have light without darkness. So just that little dark that you feel like bothers you, it's not going to stop you. Just keep driving forward so you can get out of that shit part of your journey. And so your light can shine because blessings are here for you. Pisces, don't worry. You're winning.